can you have a word with my mate? We go to the gym, and when he's there, he makes a point of being as noisy as possible, grunting like a pissed off walrus in mating season, and throwing himself around, acting like Billy Big Bollocks, like he owns the place. To make it even worse, he started with the juice a few months back. That's steroids, guys, if you don't know the industry. Obviously, I do. He started on the juice, and it looks like he looks like a shit overinflated balloon animal that you see at a kid's party, making it look like he has bought all his clothes from Mothercare on the closing down sale. Me and a few mates have tried telling him that he is acting and looks like a knob, but he just smirks and thinks we're all taking the piss and actually that we're jealous. Please have a word. Once again, lads, keep up the good work. The grunting, juicing, knobhead mate at the gym.
During the Edinburgh Fringe one year at the gym, there was a guy same day, same time every day. I was there, he was there, and he was a big guy, and he used to squat every day and say his own, he had headphones in, and he was a big guy, definitely on the juice, and every time he was doing a rep, I'm assuming his name was Richard, because every time he'd do a rep, he would go, Richard! Every time, Richard, just a big grunt of Richard.
Might have just been his favourite king.
Richard. Yeah, that's true.
Wow, yeah. Which one? First, second, third?
Well, he wouldn't call him Richard if it wasn't the first, would he?
Right, Richard the
Richard
First.
the First wasn't known as Richard the First.
Oh, Richard on the pack deck.
Was
King
Richard the
Richard.
Third.
Yeah.
King
Richard the
Dick.
Second. Then he would be saying Richard the Second.
Yeah, that's true.
That is psycho, innit?
Yeah.
That is...
All the grunting type stuff I hate. Slamming down the weights, all that kind of stuff. I don't lift weights heavy enough to make a noise when I drop them, but I hate all that stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on overzealous tennis players?
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. It's become like a thing. It's like you want to be the loudest one. You want to do it doesn't make
Adds
sense
to the atmosphere, though, doesn't it?
Sounds like a dump valve. It's just right.
Like
you're making it sound more sexy than it is. It's more
Fucking is
That's
sexy.
Sharapova, that.
Maria Sharapova.
Yeah.
but when Tim Henman does it, weird.
Yeah.
I'll only
Tim?
make noise during sport when I box.
Yeah.
Shh. Just that I don't box. But if I did, I would do that.
Do you box?
No.
Right.
Like around the house. That's what I do when I'm working out what room to go into. In between. No. You see, you're going old school with the huss.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's all about speed.
Like you
A
can't
man with no
whistle.
teeth trying to call his
Yeah,
dog.
kind of. Yeah.
Gotta end this podcast. We're gonna end this podcast. In places, it's been as good as we've ever done, and in other places, I've looked around and we all looked at each other like,
Come here, Fido.
Yeah.
pow,
Yeah.
pow. Oh, that'd be great if you were so good at boxing, you could make your own to annoy your competitor. Like what?
Yeah.
What?
Well, they do trash talking, don't they?
No, but
fight 'em.
needling by like mwah. Mwah.
Yeah.
Be mad to just like
Richard.
Richard!
Fuck's Richard.
Dick.
Not you. Fuck
Fanny.
off. I reckon.
Flaps. Moira's
Like-
gooch.
Would it not be better in a fight like that to just act a bit mental?
That's what you're gonna have to do against a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
It's the number one boxer in England.
Tyson Fury, little bit unhinged.
He does some mad stuff.
Yeah, there's some showboating.
But I mean, but it's like I've seen showboating before where it's
When he
very high status.
he licked a guy.
He plays weirdly low status, doesn't he? On some of the fucking around.
My mate Paddy Barnes, Olympic bronze medalist, had his first pro fight in Belfast. A couple of thousand people at it. Thing was televised, big deal. Fought a Bulgarian journeyman who they plucked out of nowhere. Guy's like late 30s, no one had heard of him. Terrible record. Paddy's like, it's brilliant. Home city, first fight after the Olympics, going pro. Starts a fight. Paddy's trying to get his shots away. The guy just tries to grab him. You know, that's such an annoying thing of watching boxing. Guy just keeps grabbing him. In the first round, Paddy goes to hit the guy. Guy gets Paddy in a fireman's lift. Walks around the ring once with and Paddy's tiny. And Paddy's like, you know, like if you were lifting like an angry wee man away from like Paddy's still throwing digs. The guy got fireman's lift, walk around the ring, and then just walked out mid fight. The guy just walked out of the ring in his gear and out of the exhibition centre. and that was like the fight.
He lifted him up, walked around the ring,
Lifted him up in a fireman's lift, walked around the ring,
had a mental breakdown, and just walked.
and left. Paddy's like, he walked out of the arena in his shorts and his boxing gloves, and no one they'd never heard from him again.
I would give so much money to be in the changing rooms when the promoter comes in and goes, I don't know what's happened. I'm really sorry. He came with great recommendations. What the fuck? Who booked him?
He just left.
Crazy Yevgeny?
Scare the shit out of your opponent.
You got to back it up though, haven't you?
I've said this to boxers before. If I was fighting with a professional boxer, you got to play mind games. I would just start something that really gets him thinking and distracts him. Like I'd say, like, here, you got that email earlier, didn't you? and leave them to it. And then the next round, when you get close, you go, I don't think it's anything to worry about in the rear. Yeah. And then
I'd drop me guard and be like, hang on. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
The Prince Nassim offer the. Remember, you used to offer the chin
Make
out?
it look like they're getting like someone's coming from behind. No, there's no rule against that. Tricking your opponents into thinking there's
Your finishing
pitch
move.
invader.
Microwave. You will come up.
The mic Rowe wave.
It's your own cum, your own warm cum. Yeah. There's rules about that. I mean, if there's not, there should be.
It's got to be a certain temperature.
Have you seen Adam Rowe's finisher? I don't think you want to. Let's hope he doesn't do it with a 10-year-old.